Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That was.
This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Right.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I'm glad he's up and breathing normal. So he's back to normal breathing. But I will keep him in the hospital still just a little bit, a couple more days just to make sure.
To see if he had some sort of pre-existing. But I mean, they do so many health things. I mean, did he get tackled or something?
He made the tackle.
He made the tackle.
But he made the tackle, but the guy, I think.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing Jones. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Harris is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and goal. Pickett. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. That's at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? He rifles one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
On second down, this is Harris. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Steeler first down on a pickup of 11 yards. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and he's taking care of that early.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15. Space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down, as you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones is going to go for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Jones. Got him in. It's Tyquan Thornton. The 40. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Shit.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Nobody.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down. Because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Bro.
That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things. And they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. The Steelers had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now, here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oh, shoot the fucking gun.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football.
It's going to be a fucking
as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Here's Pickett.
Move, bro. God damn.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Boswell's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So
that's what you got in there?
That drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Patriots should be a better team than Texans.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive
line, out here green beaning shit.
For a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to have a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off play action. Jones escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. This one swung outside to Strong. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's Stevenson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
On 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
Folks' kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. They had it 1st and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds like counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, it's just not as much space. You end up having to take 3 there.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal.
Boy, airballing.
Anything to put some points on the board.
Airball 3 and a layup.
They don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Yeah, with no fucking help.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Pickett will look to throw it here. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Harris running straight ahead. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Pickett now on first down. He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Pickett to throw on first down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he's going to get this down near the 25. First and 10, here's Pickett. Here's Freiermuth again. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his first rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need him right. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Going with Strong on the counter. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Jones on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Pickett. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Pickett. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to take possession of the football.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And this is off the left upright, and it caroms in. Not the most convincing kick you'll see, but he got it to go. And they have regained the lead. So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over on the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner. Except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Folk out there now to kick this one off. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. In motion right here comes Johnson. On 2nd and 10, Pickett. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
And what many term is a down year for rookie quarterbacks, the Steelers took Pickett 20th overall because they knew him better than any other quarterback in the draft. They consider him the most pro-ready passer in the class. He's got plenty of gunslinger in him as well. You give him an inch of space to make a throw, he's going to try and make it into a mile. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Pats are going to have it here just past the 25. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's got room. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
I think his last name is Jones.
Yeah.
Number 25. How fast is that motherfucker?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
No, I got a picture of him.
That motherfucker's fast.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down at 5. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devin McCourty picks it off. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
So he won't, I guess,
go to the press conference,
he won't revenge on all the commissioners.
And show your teammates you're ready to show what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
He's a 1 down 4 to go,
Jones.
Yeah.
Smith with a grab.
Let me jump in there, man. Tell Boss to open up the team for
Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
No.
10, 5.
With all the traffic and shit, it took us,
it's a pick 2, if you will.
right, like 11 hours.
Now set
we got back.
His guys put 6 on the board.
You said to get there.
Take it in at the 3. And he's up across the 25.
Yeah, Arizona was a fucking drive.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Pickett. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down, Pickett. And he rifles one incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not.
And now here's another interception. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
TJ Watt on the tackle.
I got my coach on.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, whoa.
Throwing Jones. Out to his left. That's caught by Myers. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Damn controller died.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Oh, then the shootout.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Down. Good boy.
Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So an important touchdown right there, is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator, and they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter, and I don't see them looking back.
They're going to run it with Harris, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
I don't want nothing.
I know this type of running
Yeah,
back.
I would say the same thing.
Size, this intensity usually
Also
gets
for
better as the game
basketball.
goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back. And just
praise quarterback or preach team mentality?
The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he's going to
get down.
Brought down
Hey,
right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a
300 yards, huh?
And that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
This offense so far on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Oh, go
and
get it,
goodness, another interception. And the Pats are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. On 2nd down, a run with Strong. And he's got some space here. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Now Jones. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So, Charles, the bad taste from that opening week loss is just a memory now. This has been a very strong performance as they score once again.
Yeah, I know it's only week 2, but you're exactly right.
I watched my game against Smooth. And Trey Lance, bro, was not throwing like he was throwing this last game.
They took care of business with it.
I don't know. I'm finna check right now. But I don't know who would go in there and fuck with my shit.
Go in there and look. Go to transactions and then go to your team, and it should show if somebody's good.
But why though?
I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand why somebody would do that. That's weird.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
I was at work. I was like, let me watch this fucking
X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
And
So don't get too cute.
He was getting the ball out quick.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on that last
I don't
play.
know.
That means he'll need to come up with
Generic
something here
3 is what he has.
Pickett back to throw.
I'm gonna just leave it if that's what he comes with.
Open man here is Gentry. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. This complete left side to Aguilar. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pickett right back to the air again. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. And now here is another interception. And the Patriots will have
you got
solid
Uchi on the
field
line or at
position
linebacker?
as they take over at their 45-yard line. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Yeah, I was going to say, what y'all linebackers look like?
Is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw,
that's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one.
Bro.
Guys like you and me, all the media are going to talk about.
Why does the game cut out immediately
when
it gets to the...
And that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1.
As soon as it shows see at the stadium, it'll cut off.
This taken
Connecting to
in
your
at the
peers
goal
and
line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special
What do you
teams.
niggas be
That's
doing?
not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
That's the line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line
Right.
to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do. And my goodness, another interception. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy
Looking
right there
for
to
him,
get
too.
what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. On for the extra point is Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Folk now set to boot it after
Yeah, I
he's
know.
got
I
his
see him.
foot
He
six
look like
on the board.
So that boy was up 19-17 at the half.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Who,
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
where are you at?
61-19.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the
61-19.
message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Fucking
For a lot of
ridiculous.
coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
This game.
No, come downhill, brother. Come downhill.
Again, Milo?
Oh,
A police officer was killed the other day in